Ladies and gentlemen, your following contest is set for one fall as a special triple threat match. Introducing first, weighing in at 225 pounds and hailing from New York City, New York, Bobby Wayward.
All right, Ben, you're here today. I know you're focused on your main event. We got Bobby Wayward on the way to the ring. He's a tough competitor here at the Sanctuary. I mean, you came back here last month and you mowed through, I think it was 4, maybe 6 guys on your own. 4 people on your own, by yourself.
5 people if you want to count Marcy, but I wouldn't count him.
Marcy's a tremendous competitor. I'm not sure why you wouldn't count him.
Listen, all he is a one-eyed freak, and he couldn't even hang with me. You saw I buckle bombed him, and then I kill screened him, and I made it look easy.
All right, well, let's think ahead here for a second, Ben. If you emerge victorious and walk out of here with the championship tonight.
I already told you I'm winning this. I'm winning this.
I'm trying to be an impartial journalist, that's all. I guess the point I was trying to make, Ben, is this being a showcase match here tonight, whoever emerges victorious from this triple threat could be the next in line to take a crack at the Sanctuary champion. Again, don't hold it against me, but if that man is you, how do you feel about a guy like Damian Gibbs or a guy like Bobby Wayward or even Travis Dorian standing across the ring from you?
You gotta realize this. We got a tremendous competitor coming out. But I throw punches. And weights don't fight back, so I don't care how many abs he brings into this. When he fought A2, he didn't bring anything.
Fair enough. I got to agree with you there. Damian Gibbs, certainly a cocky professional wrestler, if you will. I'm trying to find nice things to say about him, but ever since he joined us on commentary a few months back, he's kind of gotten under my skin a little bit. I'm sure if Vic were here, he'd certainly be defending him as he usually does. But again, we got a tremendous matchup here. Later on tonight, again, the man standing by my side who is as intense as I've ever seen, probably the most intense individual I've ever been in close proximity to. We'll go one-on-one with our world champion, the Savage God King, A2. Travis Dorian, an unpredictable competitor as of late. Again, rocked his head on the ring post a few months back, and he's just been all over the place. Really can't wrap his head around who or what he is or what he wants to do when he gets in the ring. I mean, an unpredictable competitor like that, Mr. Ortiz, is certainly got to be a tough competitor going forward.
I mean, obviously, you got to look at this guy. He's got goggles. He's got orange tights. He doesn't know what's going on. I don't even know if he knows he's in a match right now. He might think he's crossing the street in a 4-intersection highway.
Now, Mr. Ortiz, and I think it's only right that I call you Mr. Ortiz just out of my own personal safety. Later on tonight, when you get in the ring with A2, I mean, would you mind sharing with us and the viewers at home, what is your strategy when you get in there? I know you hit hard, I know you hit fast. I mean, nobody has really been able to make a chink in the armor of A2. At our first Friday show, our non-televised show, you did lay into him. I mean, you had a tremendous match with him. But at the end of the day, it ended in a disqualification. What is your game plan tonight?
You got to realize, if it wasn't for the ref getting in the way, it would have been 1, 2, 3, easy. I don't care about his title. I care about what it means, what it gives him, some type of power, makes him a god king. To me, he's just a man, and he's going to bleed tonight just like any man.
Fair enough.
Here we are, the big anniversary show here at Sanctuary Wrestling.
My favorite part of every show.
1 year of giving all of you Hazleton slobs something to actually live for. And what better way to celebrate than with the man who single-handedly put Sanctuary Wrestling on the map?
Whoa.
The very man who 1 year ago main evented the first Sanctuary show.
I noticed you took exception to that.
Damian Gibbs.
He might be a pretty face, but pretty faces get broken. Anything beautiful, anything glitter ain't gold. I'll tell you that right now, and you can see right around his
Shut up,
face.
you wild pigs.
Now, in the past, Mr. Ortiz, you had mentioned that if you had become Sanctuary champion, you wanted to melt down the title. I mean, we'll get to that in a minute, though.
We here at the Sanctuary would like to thank all of our great fans for coming out tonight. And it just so happens it's not just our anniversary. Apparently, tonight, one of our fans, it's their birthday. So,
Our owner, John Trotsky, is...
The only gift that Trotsky ever gave out was giving the God King that title.
Travis, why don't you lead a rendition of Happy Birthday to our very special birthday guest here tonight? Antonio, how about we all sing Happy Birthday to Antonio?
Come on, Ben, why don't you join him? All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Antonio.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Happy birthday to you.
That's about as awful as the chances of Atu retaining that title.
All right, you seem to be preoccupied with ending Atu's undefeated streak. Aside from winning the championship, I believe in the past you had even mentioned that if you won the championship, you would just melt it down into gold jewelry?
I would melt it down because championships are for heroes, and I'm nobody's hero. My life matters. And as long as the money keeps coming in, I don't care what happens. But I know for one thing, you could put all the money you want on me because I'm knocking Atu out.
I mean, I understand, we've heard guys say it in the past. He was in there last month with Bull Hightower. Prior to that, he was in there with Damian Gibbs, and he was in there with Big Jack Molson and several other competitors, but he's been undefeated for an entire calendar year.
You know what, that's weird because I was undefeated as well, and he cost me my undefeated streak. So I'm taking everything with him tonight. Now, while you're blathering around about what I'm going to do, how about you call some moves, all right?
All right.
Gibbs got thrown out.
He did get thrown out. We got a collar and elbow tie up in the center of the ring, and followed by a wrist lock from Bobby Wayward. Just got it synced in. Wait, Damian Gibbs is grabbing a steel chair and taking a breather on the outside.
That's ridiculous. Whoa, that's a deep neck rub, it looks like.
Well, nice technical wrestling going on in the middle of the squared circle, however. Side headlock applied by Travis Dorian.
I'm pretty sure Travis doesn't even know what he's doing right now.
Oh, he seems to have pretty good wrestling acumen there. Whoa, what is this?
I don't know if this kid's got the gloves for doing the race.
Travis Dorian or Bobby Wayward? You're talking Travis Dorian here.
Travis Dorian.
All right, fair enough. I mean, Travis Dorian, I think he's a tremendous competitor. I mean, look at this. He seems to have all his faculties about him.
I don't know who he's ever been. It hasn't been me.
Well, a few months ago, he beat Too Hot Steve Scott, who's a tremendous competitor here, even though he has been a thorn in the side of Sanctuary owner. Wait a second. The referee has the wrist lock on Bobby Wayward. Travis Dorian handed him off to go put his goggles on.
Disqualification, clearly.
Oh, there aren't.
What is this?
You should know, Ben, that there are no disqualifications in a triple threat match. Look at that. Hands him right back over.
Brought up by the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania board. Because you know West Hazleton isn't smart enough to do anything.
You probably have a point there. Nice hip toss. Dorian with an arm drag. His goggles seem to be doing him some justice. Big spinning scoop slam in the center of the ring.
I'm pretty sure those goggles, performance enhancing.
Performance enhancing goggles, really, Ben?
That's illegal.
All right, if you
That's
say so.
illegal.
Well, again, no disqualifications in a triple threat match.
I don't care.
Tonight's going to be a hard-hitting night, I got to tell you. Look at that, Wayward with a kick, blocked by Dorian. What's he going to do with him?
What's he gonna do?
So he might apply sharpshooter. Oh, drop toe hold to the lower extremities of Bobby Wayward. Travis Dorian is rocking and rolling.
We got a baker's dozen that happened right out there. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, you're pretty good at this, Ben.
Listen, I'm good at period.
Big chops in the corner on Damian Gibbs. Oh, kick to the backside.
Oh, no.
Oh! He's just aiming for the nether regions. Oh! Look at him rocking him up and down. The congregation is loving it. Travis Dorian is on a roll.
All right, I think he's playing dumb.
Up, shot block from Bobby Wayward. Bit of a cheap shot there.
I don't know if you want to say cheap shot. The referee held the arm. Wayward's been in a bad way. And now he's coming over.
Oh, he's bringing the straps up. He means business.
Straps are up.
Hooks him up for a suplex. What's he going to do? Takes him right over. Textbook. Look at this. Damian Gibbs coming in for the pinfall. Wants to steal it. No. Now, Ben, last month, at First Friday, when you were in the ring with A2, there were a couple points in the match where, you mentioned your motivation is to beat him. So, I mean, I guess, does that play into the fact that you were willing to take a count out instead of pinning him in the middle of the ring? I'm a journalist. I got to ask the tough questions. He was out on the outside. You were yelling at the referee to count. I saw it with my own two eyes.
Listen, a win is a win is a win. And if you, for some reason, take my reputation into question, you got me hot. I'm getting hot.
I know. I understand. It's a tough question. I was expecting that kind of reaction, but again, it's an honest question. Match and disqualification. We could certainly call some moves, but I have an opportunity to talk to the #1 contender here. I got to ask you some questions.
I'm no longer a contender. I will be the winner tonight, and I don't care who they line up. Line them 10 tall. I'm knocking everybody out.
Bobby Wayward trying for the O'Connor roll. Can't get him. Wow, tackle takedown, goes for the pin off the tackle. Not enough, gets a 1 count. Damian Gibbs tripped up, again goes for it. Wow, fast-paced wrestling here.
You gotta realize.
Whoa. Oh, Bobby Wayward in full control now.
He took a lot of attacks to the lower body. I don't know if he's ready for this.
Legs are typically the strongest part of the human body, and if you...
talking about the legs, come on.
We are! Travis Dorian coming in, firing some shots to the midsection, ambushed by Damian Gibbs. It's tough when you got to focus on 2 opponents. You got to look over your shoulder at all times. So, Mr. Ortiz, I know you have a deep arsenal of maneuvers. I know you have the kill screen, which has fallen many opponents in the past. I've seen you in the ring with some of the top names in the business, and they fall into that maneuver. How do you think it'll affect the God King A2, who's taken everyone else's finishing maneuver and been able to kick out at some point or another?
Listen, as easy as it is, nobody's put a 2 count on him. I haven't put a 2 count on him, but it's going to be a 2 count, then it's going to be a 3 count. So tonight, I guarantee you're going to see 2, and you're going to see 3, and you're going to see my hand raised.
Wow. Guarantees in professional wrestling. Wait. Look at this, inside the ring, Bobby Wayward with a nice clothesline. On the outside, though, Clyde Callahan took a shot at Travis Dorian. He's working him over, throws him into the guardrail. Can we get a shot of that down there? It's happening right behind our cameraman. Well, unfortunately, in your matchup, you do that too long, it might end in a disqualification again, and I know you don't want that. All right, Damian Gibbs with a nice elbow drop. Oh, now look at this. This is the stuff I don't like. And of course it cost them. Wayward with a boot to the shoulder.
Boots on, some leather. I'm telling you right now, I think he's operating only on 3 abs out of his 8 he's got in his arsenal.
He's just taking each ab out one by one. All right. Wayward with a big European uppercut. Very slowly, however. Ducks a double clothesline. Clothesline of his own! Travis Dorian is on a roll! Firing away!
He's hacking out there like a young lumberjack.
Just throwing closed fists. Again, everything is legal in a triple threat. Travis Dorian, again, might not have all his faculties about him, but shoots him off with a nice Irish whip, sends him for the ride, follows with a clothesline. Clothesline Gibbs, who just begged off. Back and forth. He could go all night. Travis Dorian, I've never seen him like this. He's called for the forearm. Lands it on Wayward. He might got him. He might have him.
This could be a 3 count.
That's it. 1, 2, and oh no! Wait a second.
Hey, man.
Jay Enterprise getting involved, pulling the leg of Travis Dorian.
That's why you think.
Oh, rakes the back. Damian Gibbs looking for the opportunity. Boot to the midsection. Forearm in the corner. And another. What's he set him up for? He wants Bobby Wayward to help him. Super kick to the sternum. Damian Gibbs with an aesthetic plex in the center of the ring. 1, 2. Wayward breaks up the pinfall. Wow! Wrenching that knee. He's going to pull it out of the socket. Low blow from Jay Enterprise.
Wayward is down.
What haven't they done in this matchup? Dorian calling for that forearm. Gibbs rolls him up. Oh, handful of tights. Come on, ref.
That's a 3 count right there. Enterprise won.
Ladies and gentlemen, Damian Gibbs steals one again.
Well, you gotta say that was a pretty win.
It was a fantastic matchup, except for the ending when he grabbed the handful of tights. Travis Dorian had him right where he wanted him.
Listen. You're sitting here talking about tactics. It's called winning.
Look at this, Damian Gibbs throwing his arm around a young lady in the audience. I believe that might actually be Travis Dorian's girlfriend.
You think so?
Oh, this is ridiculous.
I think she's got bigger arms.
What a slap in the face.
But I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care who comes through that curtain when I'm the next champion. I'm going to get what's mine, all right? I'm definitely going to get what's mine. And you know what? For this whole time, you decided to take pot shots at me.
Hey, I wasn't...
No. He didn't do anything. I don't know why we're giving it up for him. He didn't do a damn thing. He didn't do anything.